Hello, YouTube and fellow reseller. This is Kevin, the Stoic Reseller here, back at you with a what sold in the last 24 hours. And I have some interesting information to share with you. I hope you like this new style of video. So we're going to go here and I'm going to show you the 6 items that have sold. This is a Mitchell Nets. Here, we'll do it this way so I can show. Wow, I'm having a stroke on live here. I'll do it this way so I can show you a little bit better. This is just a Mitchell and Ness. You can see here the buyer paid $22.47 plus shipping, going to Fort Worth, Texas. Buyer paid $20 going to Missouri for some Patagonia Ultra shorts. This Ralph Lauren purple label shirt sold for $34 plus shipping, and it's going to Texas. Something I want you guys to note here. Look at where this is going. Sold an outer known sweater. This is a hemp blend. It would have sold for higher, but had a stain on the front. Took it off for $22 plus shipping. This Patagonia retool snap tee, which I'm kind of shocked it sold so quickly. Sent a $15% off offer of $30. Sold for $25.47 plus shipping to Tennessee. And a 10,000 versatile long sleeve pullover shirt sold to someone for $26 plus shipping and went to Ohio. So I'm going to show you, we're in the bulk shipping at the moment, and we're going to start doing what I do. So here we're going to put the weight. I just use standard sizing here, and what you can't see me doing is I actually write the person's zip code on the package itself, so I don't forget. So we just do that for every single item here. 797319. Item number 2046. So the one thing I wanted you to get to know, guys, is the interesting thing. So the last 2 days, I tried to make a video yesterday. It didn't want to work out, and I was a little frustrated about it. But hey, what are you gonna do? I did rage a little bit. Not gonna lie. It was. I spent about 2 hours trying to figure this out, and some programs are just not meant to work for me. I guess I don't know. But yesterday I had 5 sales, and the interesting thing was all of my sales were on the East Coast. And if you guys kind of notice today, it's kind of the same thing. All my sales are on the East Coast. So I'm not sure why that's happening. I do know there's obvious theories out there that how do I say this? There's some theories out there that you may be on servers depending on your location, and in my experience as of late, that is not the case. Now, I'm not discrediting the fact that there's not specific servers that you're on, which dictates where your items sell. That I still believe, but for me, I live on the West Coast, and literally my last 2 to 3 days worth of sales have all been on the East Coast. I'm going to pull this up. We're going to show you my sales in the last 31 days. You can see here with my chart, there is zero form of consistency, which is what it is. I'm at a loss anymore, guys. I really, this has been an absolute frustrating thing for me. And the only thing I can keep telling myself is that somehow, some way this year, I am still going to hit my overall sales goal. I'm still above what I sold last year, but I'm missing my goal nearly every single day. My goal is $250, so you got to figure it's right about at this line, right in between. It's probably more right here, and you can see how often I don't come up to that. So I mean, I don't even think I hit it as an average anymore, guys. It is truly frustrating. The next thing I want to show you is my traffic. You can, I mean, look at this thing. My store has significantly swollen over the course of the last 3.5 months. I stopped promoting in August, and my store has probably ballooned at least 200 items. But this leads me to my first theory that I want to discuss, guys. You can see here, impressions are down 44%, page views are down 2.8%, external site views are down. Somehow my solds are up. I think that's just more of a testament to how bad the last 31 days has really been for not just me, but a lot of people. Some key metrics here that are important. Obviously, the amount of items I have sold has gone up. That's really good. The top 20 search impressions is up 7.2%. Now, this is probably the more important because you want your items to be at the top of the search results. Rest of your search slot impressions have gone up 3.2%, but my non-search impressions have dropped 58.1%. So, two theories are going to come out of this, guys. The first one, which I want to discuss, is my theory that it doesn't matter how many items you have on eBay. Once an item has been listed, from what I can see, for 5 days, the amount of views you get on that item is next to none. And my logic behind that is I should be getting sorry about that, guys. My mic decided to turn off. What I was going there is as day by day my items grow, you would expect to have a better chart. Like you would expect to see these lines, or at least this line here, right? The line graph, to at some point start to tilt upwards exponentially, right? That theoretically is how this should work. The more items you have, now mind you, I don't, because I'm part-time, I have to be selective with my items. So I pick up items that have about an 80+% sell-through rate. So in-demand items. Now I'm just not buying, every $5 shirt I see and listing it for 20. Obviously, you're not going to get views. This should go up gradually, right? Like it's just something that, and then at some point you're going to have so many items, you're going to start to hit more and more impressions. You can see that this line chart is completely flat. Completely flat. So yeah, this and to reiterate the theory, guys, is after an item's been on eBay for 5 days, I believe they suppress the item and it goes lower and lower and lower on the search results. Hence why you see certain items at the very bottom typically are the most expensive items, right? So those are items that have probably been on eBay for the longest period of time. And then the second theory I have, guys, it resulting in this is eBay 100% channels traffic. They control and channel traffic to whomever they want. I heard one YouTuber, and I can't remember where I heard it from. He akined it to a communist, or not communist, but like a socialist perspective. I have X percent of items available on eBay or in my specific category, clothing, meaning that I only get X percent of the views or impressions that I should be getting. I'm not quite sure how they do it because if I wanted to find my items on a separate web browser, I can find that separate item on a web browser. So, I'm not quite in the full understanding. I got to do a little bit more research and I want to maintain that research to you guys. So those are the two main topics I really wanted to talk to you today. Um, is this 5 day theory and the fact that um, the secondary theory is if you only have certain amount of percentage of items in a certain category, you only get that same amount of percentage in the amount of search results and impressions back. Um, but I also want to talk to you more about the promoted my promoted video. I got some constructive feedback, and I'm really appreciative of it. That you couldn't see the majority of the screen, but the but I want to what I really want to share with you guys is these non-search impressions. Okay, let me read what it says here. The impressions your listings got outside of search, such as impressions from similar items, or people who viewed this item also viewed modules on a listing page. People are out here questioning what does a promoted item do for you? What does that paid promotion do for you? That paid promotion makes this number go up, your non-search impressions. So all it really does is increase your total impressions over time. But they're the what I was trying to convey in the last video was that the more you promote, the more your item is presented in non-specific search results. So it's precisely this here, guys. I haven't promoted a new item since August. Okay, I still have promoted items, but they are my oldest and they are dwindling by the day as I reset 10 items per day. So I wanted to be a little bit more clear. You can see here, I'll go to my actives page, and you can see here, I have 693. Some of my items have multi-quantity, so I have 706 items total for $22,871, even on the platform. I got a fair amount of views today. These items from the Orvis vest up were listed today, and I had one of these items sell today, that outer known sweater. You can see it's, for whatever reason, it seems like I'm either just listing really good stuff at a good price, or these are in demand items, which I know they are in demand. You can see here the next 10 are items that I were my oldest in my store, and they are getting okay views. Really nothing to see there. My 2 returns I had yesterday are getting a couple reviews and followers, and then the items I had listed the following day, so on and so forth. What I wanted to show you guys was a couple things. I wanted to be more clear about what I meant about promoted. So on top of my theory that promoted listings only really places your item one at the top of the search results for a period of time, hence the 5-day theory. And second, the promoted item will only can show in certain categories that aren't pertaining to the item you're searching. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to be very basic here. So I'm going to go cool pants. Very saturated market at this point. And you can see here, cool pants. What the hell is this doing here? Is this a pant? No. Spyfire. Notice something, guys. This item is sponsored. The rate that this person is sponsoring is probably over 20%. And I'm not kidding, guys. Not joking. I guarantee you, if you were to contact this buyer who only has 2 feedback, this item here is probably promoted over 20%. There's no way, no how, that the search algorithm of cool pants should pull up a jacket. So there's your first issue, guys. Second issue is I want you to please pay attention. There is 9,900 plus search results for cool pants. The top 2 items are sponsored. You're telling me that there's only 2 people in the top 8 search results that have sponsored their items? No, guys. Let's go down. Somehow similar products equate. Oh no, that's just a little blurb there. So let's go here. We're now 4 lines deep, and we just got 3 more sponsored items. If I was these guys, I'd be a little pissed off that these 3 items are not up here. Okay, let's go down. Let's go down 1 more, 2 more lines, 3 more lines, 4 more lines. We are now down to the middle of the page, and we are now seeing the more sponsored items. We got sponsored items with free returns, free shipping, 30% off sale with a 10% off coupon. Guys, this guy here, this person is doing everything that eBay is saying to drive a sale. And the fact that this guy is running a promotion of 30%, a coupon, sponsoring the item of Aiken promoted fees, free shipping, free returns. You know, he's got this blue star, everything eBay is telling us as sellers we should be striving for. We should be doing every single thing that this person is doing. And guess what? This guy still hasn't sold that item. Well, I don't know why. Because it's midway down the page. I'm telling you guys, if you are sponsoring your items, the more and more I research, the more and more I feel suckered. The more and more I feel like eBay is just stealing my money. Because say you just happen to search cool slacks. Let's take this here. Cool slacks pants. Okay? Let's see where this comes up. Cool slacks pants. Okay. So you saw that. He's now still midway, 3 lines down. 3 lines down. The top 3 search results, in fairness, are sponsored. But he's on the 4th line, guys. What the fuck is excuse my French, but what is eBay doing here? Someone explain this to me. And this is why I say it's the biggest lie. And also I know my mic keeps dying. It's just a headset. I need to buy a dedicated microphone. I know. This guy here, to get back on my rant, has had this item on for a long time. Because most of us run our promotions based on how long an item's been there. So now, this guy is sponsoring, does everything that eBay is telling us we should do. The reason I think this is as low as it is because of the 5-day theory that I want to put out in the world. This item's probably been on in his store for months to hit a sale of 30%. That'd be my guess. I don't know this guy. I'm just picking on his item because if I was him and I was researching my own items and I realized I was what do we got? 4, 8, 12. I was the 14th item doing everything eBay is wanting me to do, offering free returns, free shipping. I got the blue star. I'm even sponsoring it. I'd be asking eBay, hey, how come I am promoting my item and I'm not even the top of the search results, guys? You know, this is deplorable. We have 82 results. Let's see if we there's guys here on the bottom sponsored. It's just a lie, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know how else to tell it to you guys. You're seeing it in Weep here, okay? And then you saw what I believe higher promoted listings will do. It'll push your item into unrelated search results. Okay, so let's take maybe a lesser saturated market. Okay, let's go with Patagonia sweater. Okay, so we have 24,000 results. This guy here has got to be sponsoring the living crap out of this. Just putting that out there. Here's mine, which is odd. Do you see a promotion down there? No. Guys, and if you're curious, okay, right here, I guarantee you, let me click on it. And there I am. That's me. So, okay, if I was any one of these sellers below me that has promoted listings, and mind you, what did we say? 24,000 Patagonia sweaters on just a basic search, right? No specific keywords, no specific titles in terms of what the item's name is called. If I was these guys here, I'd be calling eBay right away. Hey eBay, I noticed I'm midway down the search when you type in Patagonia sweaters. I'm midway down the search results and I'm paying promoted fees to you. But there's a guy here that has a sideways picture, and I can tell he's not promoting his item. He's even told me on YouTube he's not promoting his item. How come my item isn't at least ahead of his? At the very least. At the very least. Telling you guys right now. It's frustrating. It's frustrating for me to tell this to you guys that I think the promoted listings is the biggest lie that eBay's telling us right now. I don't think it does anything, guys. I really don't. Now this is the clothing category. I don't know other categories. Let's see Sony Walkman. This is a very popular brand. There's 9,000 results of just all sorts of stuff, right? Got the Sony Walkman. It's not promoted, but he's a top-rated plus seller. I don't know, guys. I mean, yeah, I mean, okay. I don't know why it's in a different format, though. I didn't change the format. But yeah, I mean, hey, this is not too bad. I don't see anything outside the normal here. Wow. Hmm. Maybe I'll have to, oh, no. It does tell you if you're sponsored down here. Okay, so the only people that I noticed were sponsored on here are on the very bottom of the first page. Are you kidding me? There is no one else sponsored, guys. What is going on? What? What? Guys, that is pretty wild. I didn't think that was that going to be that egregious, that blatant. That's pretty bad. Um, what's another? I don't know. VCR player. This is another one that I see people selling all the time. Okay, yeah. So this is what it should be, right? I'm looking here at the top four. The top four items are all sponsored. Okay, this is what you expect when you pay for promoted fees, correct? You would expect that you're going to be on the top. Now, what these guys are promoting at, who knows? Now, this one's sponsored and a new listing, guys. You're going to, and this shows you why the relist, like end and relist works. You literally get pushed above sponsored items. Um, that's wild. Top four, and you have to go midway down the page before you see your next sponsored item. Tell me, guys. I want someone in the comments to prove to me that this isn't. This is a lie. I want someone to tell me that what I am viewing, the data that I see, is incorrect. I do. I want you to tell me. Again, I'll show you here in traffic. That is exactly the definition of these non-search impressions. You saw with the cool pants. The jacket was the very first thing you saw. That's someone who I guarantee is promoting over 20%. I don't know what to tell you guys. I really don't. Um, the frustrating thing here is for me anyways, I'm still getting sales. I'm getting just enough. But I don't know for how much longer I can survive. I mean, there's no consistency of page views. Up and down, up and down. There's no median. Anymore. It seems like I'm lucky to get 450. You can see sales are all over the place. But yeah, guys, I'm just trying to help out the community. That's all I want to do. Um, I started this channel because I wanted to live a stoic way of life. I wanted to live a way to help people out and just be a powerful resource to the community of reselling, to show them that you can do it as a part-time person, to grow a business and scale it to a certain level. But eBay at this point is making it very difficult for anyone to really do anything, it appears. Um, and there's a challenge. I want to challenge everyone. Stop promoting. You will suffer the consequences in the short term. But I think in the long term, the amount of sales you don't get will be offset by the amount of sales you do get, and the amount of fees you don't pay. And if you're, yeah, okay, if you're really curious here, um, you know, my selling costs are below 30%. And as a clothing reseller, I can't tell you how good that feels. It's been a long time. When I'm paying 30% is my selling cost. That includes taxes, fees, and shipping. Um, that's it's kind of a revelation, guys. That it feels really nice not to have to pay eBay more money to really screw me in the long run. But guys, share in the comment section. Do I know what I'm talking about? Am I a complete idiot? Do I? Tell me in the comment section. I would love to hear from every single one of you. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, share my video, comment below, and until tomorrow, rule the day.